Happy Hump Day. Here's to a great Wednesday. Information, ideas, bad news. Does it travel to you really quickly or does it reach you really slowly? Because there's always going to be times at work when things just don't work out. Either it goes a little bit off track or it goes really off track. And you want to hear about those things really quickly. And so for you as a leader, how you're responding when things don't go well sets the tone for the type of leadership that people around you are experiencing. And if you shoot the messenger, it's not likely that people are going to want to tell you what's really going on. And when that happens, you end up creating a culture of denial. That's not good for anyone. So here's 8 ideas just to get you thinking about some things that you might want to do differently so that you create the right type of culture, so that ideas that need to, or feedback, or when things are going wrong, that good news and the bad news filters up to you really quickly. Firstly, welcome all types of news, the good, the bad, and the really ugly. Because when you welcome news of all shapes and sizes, people are going to feel more willing to come to you when the news is really bad. And as a leader, you want to hear that news quickly so that you know what to do about it. Secondly, talk to all people, different levels of the hierarchy in the organization. Hierarchy can interfere with the information that comes across your desk. And that's often because if you're on a senior level, people will give you a sanitized version of events because they don't want you to think less of them. Thirdly, be aware of gatekeepers. And by gatekeepers, I mean the support staff around you. Because often, and with very good intent, they might shield you from information, and information that you need to be aware of. And if people find it so hard to get access to you that they just don't try, then you're going to miss out hearing information that you need to hear. Fourthly, walk the floor. Just by walking around, the casual corridor conversations, the bumping into people, you'll hear things that you need to hear. And it's also a great way to build rapport with people. Fifthly, deliberately invite differences of opinion. When you're in a leadership role, people will often hold back from telling you what they really think and how they really feel. So be explicit that you're really keen to hear those ideas and the differences of opinions, that you are welcoming them. Next, be open to learning. And by that I mean when things do go wrong, that you're really proactive about the reflection, the digging in, the understanding. Why did this happen? Why did this occur? What do we need to do next time to make sure it doesn't occur again? And 7, be alert to weak signals. And that means having your eyes wide open, because often it's those subtle signals. It's the what isn't being said. It's that gut feeling that you have that will tell you when something isn't working. So be naturally curious and ask lots of questions. And 8th, and finally, don't silence the dissenters. The person in the room who thinks differently to you or is putting forward a contrary opinion. Seek to understand where they're coming from. If you squash their ideas, if you immediately throw the cold water on the new idea or the different opinion, they're not going to speak up in future because they'll learn they don't gain anything by being vocal. Look, there's no doubt. Sometimes doing this, it's not easy, but it's practice, because the more you do it, the easier it will become. And also for the people around you, for your teammates and for your colleagues, for your direct reports, they'll see, they'll hear, they'll feel that you want to do things differently, that you really want to hear what's going on, and they're going to be more prepared to step in and have those conversations that they really need to have. That's it. Have a great Wednesday. See you soon.